The quality difference. Just the quality difference. I can't. I feel like the lighting is so much nicer. The lighting is so much nicer. It's so... I don't know. I still need to go through and compare. I'm really annoyed all my drafts were deleted. Goodness. But the quality difference is so big. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can angle it a little differently. But chat, let's go. Hi guys. Hi Citron. Hi Master. Guys, the quality. I went in, I was like fully prepared. Okay, I'm just gonna replace with another iPhone 13. They're like, yeah, let's just upgrade you to iPhone 16. I was like, oh, what? Okay. I'm not gonna argue. But that happened. I was like, okay. Hi to Fish. Hi Solos. Welcome to chat. How are y'all guys doing? Am I crazy? Am I crazy, or is it easier to see? At least on my screen, it is much easier to see pixels, details, and stuff now. It's my old phone case. I'm kind of sad. I had just put the sticker on, and now it's... Yeah. Still gotta get the pop socket off. I'm having a new phone case come in because we use a really good brand. That... Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing good. Guys, I'm gonna make a bunch of bases. I already have 2. Actually, guys, I need suggestions. I use that one guy in the video as kind of like a joke, and people kind of liked him. I turned one of my bases into a little YouTube minion guy, and I'm debating whether or not I should keep him, because he has like an eyebrow. This is a failed moving eye dragon puppet base that I decided to use as a joke with a YouTube symbol as the eye, and then like he gets angry. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I've had the same phone for a while. I thought it was a software glitch. Apparently, the lady thinks the speaker just went out on it. So and then the speakers were just dying on my old phone, so. I still have to get a good case, though, which is slightly terrifying. There's, like, no screen protection at all. Yes, you can, Master. I give you permission. Hi, Toonsy. Welcome to the chat. Let's go. Got the bases going. I still need to give Duolingo a remake. I'm sorry, Duolingo. Soon. I still haven't attached this one. No! Duolingo. I still haven't attached this to anything, but my friend made me a MHA little thing of my favorite characters. So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, guys, making bases. I was looking at chat for a second, so I went kind of quiet. But I already got these done. I might, if anyone wants to know how I made these, I do it different from other people. I know that, but now I'm just gonna be spacing out the size. I do not want to burn myself immediately. I seriously just like went with that, but I was basically just burned myself. I put it on wrong, no. But yeah, almost burned myself. That's fun. I'm gonna try and not waste any paper. But since they're not really sized for any specific dragon, I'm just gonna make a bit of a variety. Let's see where we go. Hi, Lana. Welcome to the chat. I might have actually burnt my thumb immediately. Okay, like, it didn't break the skin, but I think part of my fingerprint's gone. need to be a little bit more careful. I need to find the rubber thing. My mom got me some little rubber things to put on your, like, fingers when you're using hot glue. I need to find them. I lost them. Yeah, that's okay. Ooh, thank you, Master. Hi, Sigma. Welcome to the chat. That's cool, Alana. Welcome back, then. Thank you for returning. And hi, Allie. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Right, that's how you say your name. Welcome to the chat. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is, but there are a lot. I do think there are a strange amount of, like, weird YouTube streams. Honestly, like, it's very strange. Let's keep going. I just started, like, making the things and then just placing the base down. I need to do it more even. Waste not, whatnot. I do not want to waste paper, but yay! Cool. Honestly, I can relate to that a lot. I do things when I watch lives too. I can't sit still for that amount of time. At the moment, John, I'm working on bases. That's how I make the inside of dragons. I don't have any videos, but if you look up like videos, you can see stuff. But right now, like, I'm working on the inside of one, and that's how you actually control it. It's part of the jaw, like this. And then you put the face on it after. Just a kind of a small one. I made bigger, but I might have actually burned my thumb. Dang, like immediately. I have ideas for dragons I'm gonna do. But just like random themes, like a ladybug is one thing. I was thinking of doing a bat one, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. So that's also like kind of like the vampire. It's been done before, but it's not the most common thing. That's also a cool one. It's kind of darker. And then there's like, I'm always all over kind of fruit or flower themed ones. Those are always cool too. Bees are also cute. That's my suggestions. Hi, Evie. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, I didn't see you there for a second. Yeah, see, I just glued it on and cut out, and now I can just do that. These, though, if anyone's wondering, if you're on here watching, these are just folded up. This is cardstock, so it's thicker, but I cut it in half, and I folded it and bent it, so if you stretch it out, it's actually the same length as this paper. But if you're using normal paper, you need to use a full sheet to get, like, the same structural integrity, you know. But, yeah. I'm just kind of going with it. I'm not even going to be attaching them right now. I'm just going to giving the triangles their for spaces and then attaching the bottoms after. Which are going to be a lot smaller. If I'm trying to be sparing, I can usually make a base with just 2 pieces of paper for like my normal size dragons. Oh, toss it around. There's gonna be so much paper over here when I'm done. Hi Ray, welcome back to the chat. Hi Addie, welcome to the chat, guys. How have y'all been doing? I realize it's a pretty quiet live stream. It's not very, very loud or anything, but it's fun. It's gonna be confusing. I don't know. Oh, chat, I think I did actually burn my thumb. There's a little spot. And it looks like I did burn it. Yeah. Gonna have to get more hot glue soon. I'm just going through paper right now. The little container I just keep filled with hot glue. Now, like, it's designated for hot glue, and I just fill it up whenever I need to. But I have several unopened bags of hot glue, just because from collecting. Draw a dragon. Or draw a mushroom person. Like, someone with, if you can draw people. If you're looking for suggestions. If you're not, ignore me. Hi, R, welcome to the chat. Hi, Log, welcome. I saw your other comments. I would have started 5 minutes early, but it was a little late to reschedule. I mean, 5 minutes after, but yeah. Yeah, if you want to. I wouldn't base your what you do off of my opinion. But if you want to, then yeah. Just the little pieces of paper are beginning to gather. I'm pretty good. I burnt myself at like the very first thing I hot glued during the live. But other than that, I'm good. I got a new phone. I feel like the quality's better. I don't know though. Yeah. Yeah. I'll make them. I'm just making bases today. I messed up. I gotta get back into the flow. I've been like the last few minutes making the these things so I can put the bases together a little faster. Because that's a little bit of just the task at hand. Yeah. You can do mushroom dragon. Yeah, cute. It's a cute theme. I've just never really thought about how I would do it. There's already a lot of mushroom themed dragons. Not even like true meat like Sunset Sarah's. There's a lot of mushroom dragons out there, so I like doing things I like to try and do things a lot of people haven't done. There's some themes that are done a lot. Ooh, that's cool. You know a fun fact, Melody? So my friend, she's actually my main. She's the one in my profile picture. But my friend was really into Sonic, and then she drew me a dragon puppet to make when I first started. And that's actually themed after the Master Emerald. And they have slowly gotten me into I haven't watched the shows, but I've watched the movies, and I've gotten into some of the lore for it. But that's cool. The Sonic EXE and stuff. I've never really looked into that. I need to. But yeah, she's themed after the Master Emerald. Her name is Emerald, but she's themed after the Master Emerald. It's just a fun thing. I'm actually gonna grab her. She's fun. Hi, Triggers. Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna grab her real quick, actually. I love her so much. Honestly, I've never tried this exact face shape before, and I kind of like it. It's cute. She's, yeah. Hello, doll. Hello, doll. I don't know how to. It doesn't say doll. It's DAL. I'm just gonna call you Moon. Hello, Moon. Hi, Pebby. Welcome to the chat. But yeah. Making faces. I like her face shape though, it's cute. And the other side is black. That's what it is. Hi Phoenix, welcome back to the chat. Hello everybody. I've seen it. Oh, honestly, I'm gonna be stuttering a little bit, I think, today. That seems to be what's going on. Sometimes I'll think too fast for my mouth and I just can't speak that day. But, I did not get good enough sleep last night. I think y'all can probably hear that leaf blower in the background. I don't think I'm wrong about that. Pick a bigger one. Yeah. Can y'all hear my dad? Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, Pebble, I am. Yeah, I'm making faces. Thank you so much, Patches. Welcome to the chat. Several people would ask for a basic girl, and I just haven't, so I need to, but. Yep, faces. Can y'all hear? Is it my dad? Yeah, it's my dad. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, thanks. It's gonna be interesting. I might have a bit of a quality change because of my new phone, and I'm just gonna see what happens. I might just be crazy. I very well could not be a quality change. So yes, y'all can. Right now I'm gonna be making 4 of the top jaws, and then I'll transition and do 4 of the bottom jaws and attach them. There's a glitter on all the way. I don't know if I'm going to be double layering anything. I do that sometimes just to make sure, but I might do that on the side. Thank you so much, son. Welcome to the chat. My goodness. Aw, I almost burnt myself again. I need to be careful. Too tired to be doing this. But yeah, I did not sleep well last night. I had a nightmare, and like a realistic nightmare, and it's like just was terrifying. I seem to have a reoccurring. I'm not going to talk about too much because it's actually kind of creepy, but I have a reoccurring theme of if I'm like just, I don't know, it's random, but this time it was kind of added on to the fact that I was already kind of emotionally a little you know? I'll just have zombie dreams, you know? Like zombie apocalypse dreams, or me and my family or me and my friends are trying to survive, and that was one of those nights, and it's basically horror, and it's terrifying. I hate it so much. That's crazy. That's cool though. I bet yours looks nicer than mine because yeah. Look at this thing. It's been through a lot. It was already partially like messy when I got it, and then I just kind of added to the flame. Yeah, it's cool. No, it's so annoying. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that my left wrist hurt and it wasn't my right. Because a few days later, I noticed like a little twinge in my right, and I was probably bothering it too. And I'm so glad I didn't have to take a break from using my right hand. But like not being able to do something when you have the motivation to do it is so annoying. You know, yeah. Maybe we do match. Posting is gonna be weird. Something bad happened when I did get my new phone, and I was very happy that I was able to really like quickly sign back into my YouTube. But I went and looked, and my worst fear came true. All the drafts were deleted, which had like 3 days of shorts in them. So tomorrow's are gonna be posted, but I'm gonna have to redo a bunch of shorts and try and get back into the swing of things really fast. I really try to read chat, guys. I really do. I try to respond to all comments. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm gosh, I get flustered when I hear compliments. I can't. It's so annoying. I don't know how to respond. Thank you. Yeah. It's kind of like mundane. Not mundane. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, but sometimes words will just appear in my vocabulary and I have no idea where they came from. But, yeah, sometimes I'll just make a bunch of faces. Because, you know, it's not too hard and it sets me up for success later in the long run. Because I just end up with a bunch of faces all ready to put the dragons on. I can't decide if I'm gonna add some structural stuff before or after this. We'll see. I can't, you're right. I don't have anything left. I got set up. It was actually like an Etsy was in the works and then stuff happened. So my family's been going through a lot. Sorry for the leaf blower. My family's been going through a lot, so we haven't really done it. Yeah. Like, some people change it. Sometimes I'll have a bit of, like, a square, and, like, at the end it's bigger or smaller, and sometimes it's a point. But, yeah. I usually just stick with the triangle bases. It's why I'm thinking if I do the, try and do the viewer's choice dragon again. Or if I, like, you know, do that. I don't know why I did that, honestly. I forgot. ADHD thought process be like. But just 4 top jaws. Yeah. Yeah. There's so much hot glue in my hands, guys. It's gonna hurt tomorrow. There's like a little, you can't see it in the light, there's just a little lighter, so actually you might be able to see a little bit, but it's there. That's where I burnt my finger. I don't. I've yet to get into Pokemon. I don't know if I will. I'm intrigued, mostly because some of my friends are into it, but I've never quite gotten interested. I may need to. I watch anime, so that's a step in the right direction. Now, hopefully these are smaller, so I can do more than just 2 of them on the same pieces of paper. Hi, Star! Welcome back to the chat. A lot. A lot of anime. I like a lot of stuff with action, but lately I've gotten into, like, Apothecary Diaries and Freerun, which is really sad because I watched Freerun on Netflix, which I finally have, by the way, and, got kind of excited, you know, for the next season, and then I looked it up, and it's like a 2-year wait for it to be on Netflix. It was just kind of, that was a bit devastating, in a way. Time to go to the pirate anime websites, if you know, you know, because there's no way I'm affording Crunchyroll. But, yes, I love it. Thank you, Lucifer. I'm decent star. I've got a few burns already from the live though, and you know, I didn't sleep well, but I'm decent. Yes, I love it. I love it so much. I didn't think I would, but now it's like my Discord profile picture. Because I really do think it is a lot of fun. I don't know how to I don't know how to talk. I haven't been knowing how to talk lately. It's very annoying. But yeah, I haven't been as social as I usually am, so I don't have practice. We've been kind of just at home lately. Let me think. Yeah. It's my favorite character. I'm trying to think about friends stuff. Welcome, Gold. Welcome to the chat. And I'll see you later, Phoenix. Thank you for popping in for a bit. It's good to see you. Yes. I think. I don't know what's going on. My dad's about to start up his mower. Cool, what color is it? Cats are adorable. I love cats. We get a lot of strays, but that's kind of the issue at our house. A lot of scavengers that like naturally learned how to scavenge, and then we picked them up as kittens off the street, and it's like they're always on the counter and stuff. We have one that's like that, to the core. Sergeant's been domesticated, so I might do that though. Okay, we got wood. Actually, I might have to switch out and see if I can put a different one. Yeah. Yeah, we got dragon base. And then I like doing this. You can just take some of the scraps from the other pieces of paper to help attach. And then I'll double layer the hinge. I'll do a smaller and a bigger one just to kind of fit into it. Dang. My dad's cleaning up. My dad's in the lawn care during the spring, so right now he's cleaning up the neighbor's leaves, and it's very loud. Ouch, it's hot. Yay. Bye, the fish. Thank you for joining. Is it from Shrimptown? I don't know. Is it from Shrimptown? Saw nothing. Yeah. See the dog running outside. Yeah, bases. Yeah, it's still it should still be fall for us actually. I'm not quite sure when winter ends, but it's basically spring, and it's feeling like spring. It's very much feeling like spring outside. We'll see though. Sorry for the stuttering again. It happens sometimes. It's random. Oh my. Must assist him. Unless it's some kind of fish scam. A shrimp fish scam, you know. Choose it wisely. The first base. Which I already have one made here. And then we have what's his name over here. I think he's gonna stay this way. I think he's either gonna stay this way or he becomes Zari's new base. Taste steals your comments. Yeah. It warms up pretty fast. It's no big surprise, honestly. We didn't actually have, my goodness, a chain reaction began that almost pulled my aqua gun off my shelf. And almost possibly into my lap, which is not good. Gosh. Just a bit. You can see the live in the corner. Just give me a flavor and stay there. Try and weigh it down. Just some extent anyway. I don't really know how to make sure that this doesn't fall on me. Let's see. Hi Eddie, welcome. Nice gold, dude. Good, nice. Glad you helped him out. Oh, good goodness. I don't know. Guys, there's another base. There's another base on the shelf. I actually just realized there was another base on the shelf. But yay. So we have 3 unused bases at the moment. It's delightful. Keep going. Make the number higher. Dun dun dun. Oh, that'd be interesting. I have to wonder why. Make a cat dragon, I think is what you mean, Eddie. I already had a cat dragon actually, but I'm not making any dragon puppets at the moment. I'm working on bases for dragon puppets later on. Let's go right there. No. I'm not making dragon puppets during this live, so sorry, but no. Hi Nitro, welcome back to the chat. Let's go to sleep. I need to adjust. Maybe later, Eddie. Maybe later, but not during this live. I'll probably have one live just designated to making dragon puppet ideas like I've done before, but I haven't actually feel like making dragon puppet ideas during that live. Thank you, I think. Yeah, you did, Nitro. Yep. It's been 30 minutes. I just need more hot glue. There we go. Like, wait, where did that piece go? Hold on. Yes? Oh, yeah. It's on the other side of the picture over.
I'm gonna put your laundry on your bed since you're sitting in the chair.
Thank you. Yeah. It takes some trying to save up for future projects, you know? I have some cool dragon ideas, but I need to actually hash them out and see if I can do them. Probably tomorrow, I'm actually going to be going to stay at my grandmother's house for a bit with my cousin, so we'll see how that posting goes. Tomorrow evening, so the next day I'll be affected. I have shorts ready for tomorrow. Bye, Eddie. Welcome to the chat, Skyheart. Yeah. I briefly considered selling bases, but I decided there was already a market for them, so I might just sell dragons instead. That's awesome. Have you gone live yet? I'm working on a bunch of dragon puppet bases. Yeah. Just trying to make a stock of them so I can make designs and stuff, but not have to worry about the bases. Which is saying a lot, because I have a lot of half-finished dragon puppets with the bases, like, just half done. But I need to finish those, but yeah. I'm gonna go through and do some reinforcing after, just so they're tougher, but yeah, I got another one. I'll do a smaller one. Hi Ella, welcome to the chat. Let's see. Trying to make sure it's lined up in the middle. And the tower grows. Hi Savannah, welcome to the chat, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much only gonna be doing the bases, so it's not gonna be the longest live. I'm a little annoyed. You can hear my dad in the background mowing, but yeah, we have a stack of bases, and I'm gonna finish with all the supplies I got. I might make a last one as like a base tutorial if it goes by too fast. Yeah. Thank you so much, Savannah. Yeah. Yes. The Leaning Tower of Bases. He is just kind of peeking out behind the bases, isn't he? He's watching. No, I still haven't finished the Valentine's Day Dragon. I thought I was on track, and I was like, and then my motivation just kind of went down the drain. I still need to finish her other side. Did y'all see that? A little piece of the paper flew out and hit him, and then it knocked him off. Okay, just watch your back, Elliot. Beware. Yeah. So much work to do, so little time. I also have a matching coming up. I need to finish her. My goodness. Like, I need to lock in and finish her other side, but I just can't. This is gonna be the longer bases, bottom jaw. Hi, Eddie. I thought you left. Welcome back. I came back. Yeah. Yes. I must get you your 50-sub mark. Hi Violet, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'm just making a bunch of bases. I gotta see if I can try and stay in the live actually, because I automatically kind of lean back in my chair. I might adjust a little bit to see if I can. Yes, Violet, I do. I actually have a bunch of TADC themed mini puppets. I had a series about it and I need to continue it. The next is either a Ragatha or a Zubul themed dragon puppet. We'll find out. Yes. Hello, Eddie. Yeah. That is my dad. I think my sister's about to enter the room. Hi, Onyx. Welcome back to the chat. I get mixed up in saying welcome back or whatever to people who I've seen on lives before and recognize, and people versus people I don't. I don't recognize all of the people, but I also have a very good visual memory. So if I've seen your profile before, there's a chance I'll remember you. Ooh, it's actually kind of hard. So at first I was all about Jax. Like I was just, you know, I like Jax. I'm that person. I like Jax a lot. But after a little bit, I decided like I was split between Gangle and Kinger because I love Kinger's personality and I love Gangle's design. What's your favorite character? If y'all watch TJC, what's y'all's favorite? I do not. For several reasons, Onyx, I don't. It's one of the main ones is I'm not really into like a lot of cussing at all. And just, you know, stuff like that. So I don't. Yeah, we got a lot of Jax fans. Oh, we got Master X Eagle too. Hello. You did? How dare you? I've also seen Elliot. There's a name a lot, so that might have been you the whole time. Yeah. Or more adult themes. I also don't. It's just, yeah. It's partially my family and just partially my own personal preference. Now, let me see. The edges are a little rough. Those get covered up. They're not really made to look super pretty, sadly. Though if you want to make them like really thick, either find scrap paper or just use normal paper and do another layer on like one on each side. Even if they're thinner, and you end up with a really good jaw. Hi Sunset, welcome to the chat. The leaning tower of bases grows. How many bases tall before it falls over? That makes sense, Violet. Honestly, I do too. But if I didn't see Jackson Pomney, I see. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not really a shipper, but it gets into it. That's okay, Nitro. Thank you for joining for a bit. It was much appreciated. And welcome back. And thank you for chilling. If you're bored, it makes sense. It's a pretty random live. It's honestly, I don't think I've ever done a live of just making a base. I've made bases before in live, but never just making a bunch of them. Yeah, we haven't been that good. It's 5:43 for me right at the moment. I've been making them, Piper. It's kind of it's the goal. I'm trying to make a bunch, so I just have them saved up for a bit. Hi, Galactic. Welcome to the chat. I just gotta catch up with chat for a second. That's okay. Oh my goodness. Also, I do not have Roblox. I have, I play Minecraft, but I don't play Roblox. It is not allowed in my household. Yeah, I wish I could give them away, but I can't. I don't have access. My mom was like, for a second, I was like, maybe you can get a P.O. box, and then she's like, but that means you're just sharing your location. So, if I do start selling puppets and I make money, my idea is to get a virtual mailbox, so, you know, you can send it somewhere else, and then it gets sent to me. You don't have to send it directly to my town, which would be the plan. It would be their idea. Yeah. No hate on Roblox. It looks like a really fun game, and I see why it's so popular. It's just my mom and my family and all that just doesn't really get into Roblox because of some of the stuff that's happened on the platform and happens on the platform. despite the new age regulation and stuff that they're doing. Cool. Did she like it? Oh, just make sure she has that. Yeah. That's cool. From Poland. I need to. That's cool is like my just first response to some things. When I first read it, it's not my basic response. It's my, like, I genuinely think that's cool. Oh, hello, Avery. Welcome to chat. Sorry. I didn't see. I'm trying to read all of chat, guys. I promise. Yeah. Onyx. Yeah. Oh, Violet, you said, what's your favorite ship? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Honestly, I do like Funny Bunny and TADC. TADC, but, yeah. That's cool, though. I don't know. I'm so tired. Wait, I can't communicate. I need to lock in for a second. But yeah. I like Funny Bunny. He's cute. Honestly, I think it's really genius how Goose. I think it's Gooseworks? No. That might be the wrong thing. But the creator of, I love, like, the idea of just not having any official ships. It's such an interesting dynamic for the community. I think it's really fun. See you later, Maskew. Ignore that. That was random. Maskew. That's a name. See you later, Master. Thank you for joining in. I don't know. Yes, I can. Wait, can you see the computer? Oops, you can see the computer. That was funny. That's awesome. I binge watched it with my friends. No, guys, it fell. Let's rebuild. Time to rebuild. But yeah, I went over to sleepover, and they're like, "Have you ever?" And I'd heard them talking about TADC, and they were like, "You know, let's show you TADC." So we did, and we binge watched it, and then we were together when I watched. They didn't watch it because they wanted to watch it on their own devices. But when we watched the last episode that was released, that was insane. Like, you need to watch it so I can talk about it. No, I'm invested. I wanted to stay up. I'm invested in this tower. And after this, there's only like 2 more bases to make, I think, and then I'm done. So stay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 bases. So by the end, I'm gonna have 8. It's a lot. Yeah, that's Pixel. She is the hardest dragon I've ever made. just the amount of detail I had to do it, but yeah, she's pretty cool, and I like her ears a lot. I knocked Duolingo down. He falls down a lot. He guards the tower now. He's terrible at guarding the tower. I was about to say he makes sure it doesn't fall. He knocked it over. We're just gonna leave that down. I'll rebuild it when I get the next one done. Hi, Silent. Welcome to the chat. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, I like her a lot too. She's cool. We got just the little pieces of paper. I must make the 2 more big triangles, and then I can make the little ones, and then I will be done. It's about an hour long live. It's not bad. It's not too bad. What's the theme, Silent? If you don't mind telling. If you want to keep it to yourself, it's fine. But that's cool. I don't actually make candy at all. These I really wish I could get into making it, but I don't have the supplies, and I'm really bad at like knotting the bracelets. But my friends make me a lot, and sometimes I'll make it with them. But this is their work. They like to throw bracelets at me. Sometimes violently. Not really, but it's just wow. And then I'm trying to offer them some beads because I have some that I need to give them. I'm popping my knuckles. It's such a bad habit, but I'm so used to it. It's like a habit just to kind of, you know, go in and pop them all. But you really shouldn't pop your knuckles. That's cool. It's a cool theme. Hi Ollie. I don't know how to say that, but hello. Welcome to the chat. Sometimes names can be a bit confusing. Hi Thornbush, welcome to the chat. You can actually see kind of the delay in chat, because I have the live going down in the corner. So we shall see. It's getting darker. I did this at in the evening. It started at 5 for me, so it's the sun's slowly setting and the lights are all off, so there's no extra light. There's 1. Now 2. Hi Casper. I don't know if I've said hi to you yet. Yeah. Let me know when you go live and I'll see if I can join. I need a new piece of paper. I don't know why I decided to do this way, but I do. Because usually, you know, you put it down and you trace out how big you want it. I just kind of hot glue it and just glue it to the paper and then cut it out of the paper instead. I'll have to see. I just need to... I try to... This new phone has some options when you take a screenshot and it doesn't just automatically save the screenshot, so I have to deal with that. Yeah. Sorry for the shaking. I don't know. I kind of wish you could create a preference to what lives you were shown on YouTube. If they're gonna add anything, I kind of wish you could, like, there's a live search bar and you could search up what lives you want to see. I don't even know if there is anything like that. I don't think there is. You know, but some of the lives on YouTube are weird. And if you're cycling through them and then it stops and you just end up going through them again, and it's just... Thank you so much, Silent. Casper, I'm working on dragon puppet bases. So I'm getting a bunch of bases made so I can make dragon puppets. If I wasn't busy tomorrow, I would be going live tomorrow to finish the Valentine's Day Dragon, but I think I'll be too busy. So, hello NASA. Welcome to the chat. Okay, A Spy, thank you for joining. I need, you keep reminding me, I need to, I actually tried to get in a Ninjago and then I got confused, with the origin. I might have to skip the origin for now, because I couldn't find, like, how Sensei Wu found them all, even though I know how it happens. I would have liked to know a refresher, but I started to get into Ninjago again. Yes. Making a bunch of puppets. I'm hoping to add another one that I potentially will sell when I do sell puppets. My mom's talked to me about it, and we've decided before I open an Etsy, I'm gonna look into seeing if any of the art stores around our area would be interested in taking them and selling them, because we are a bit of near a tourist destination, so we have some art galleries around the area that I can look into. But it's interesting, yeah. But yeah, we have the Valentine's Day Dragon, and a lot of other dragon ideas, but basically I just need bases. And my siblings really want to make some dragon puppets, so I might end up making some with them, which would be kind of sad. Honestly, I feel kind of sad about that, like, because it'd be different if I had, like, 1 or 2 siblings. There's 3, so that's 3 bases, so I might see if I can get them to make their own bases. Or learn to. My sister can. My sister is learning how to make bases, but my 2 little brothers might need help. Yes, that's cool. It's amazing, actually. Wait. That's awesome. Congratulations on 100 followers. If you haven't already, then you will soon, because yes. But yeah, guys. Okay, that's the 2 bottom jaws. Now I have 2 top jaws now. I have 2 bottom jaws to make, and then I will skedaddle out of here. Yes, let's go. You have gotten me back into it, NASA. Single-handedly, congratulations. Hi, Cherry, welcome back. I need this to stick together. This is one of the first few I made that I didn't actually try and, like, because I tried to vary the size a little bit. But let's see, the official count on how many bases at the moment is 6. Right now this is 4. We got 2 back here. There's 1 more. Oh, he fell. Starry is such a random dragon. I used him in videos occasionally because I made him at, like, a craft fair. Not a craft fair, a library thing. I didn't really have the right supplies with me. I just kind of made him. So he's pretty random. Little cardboard dragon. But he's been existing on top of my Christmas tree for a while. Hi, Abdul. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. Congratulations, Silent, on 45 subscribers. Good milestone. Oh my goodness. Please. Just stay together. Maybe I flip them on the other side. I keep on knocking it down myself. Guys, I need it. I need a big Tower of Dragon puppet bases. Wait. 1, says 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to sit right. 6. Must have my tower. Please. Tower. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. I might see if I can join. Potentially, yes, Casper. That is the plan. That's the goal. If I if I'm not selling my puppets, I'm gonna be honest that I would eventually have to move on from the channel because I'm turning 17 in May. Like, I started 2 years ago, yeah. But, like, there comes a point where I would have to, you know, get a job and stuff and actually start conversing with society. Dun dun dun. But, so, if I do turn it into something, oh my goodness! If I do turn it into something, then, it's going to be selling my puppets, and it's the plan. I don't know yet. It depends on the puppet, honestly. I'm not gonna go super expensive with them. I just want a pile. That's gonna be the goal. I'm gonna finish these two, and then I'm just gonna be trying to stack dragon puppets for like 30 minutes. Not dragon, bases for like 30 minutes. Yeah, that is too thin. I've made this too thin, so you know what I do? I rip it off and I start over. We're gonna have to lock into a different piece of paper for this last bit. Yay! Cool. Let's see. Yeah, I do, NASA. Congratulations, Cherry. Voice crack. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Actually, I do know why. I'm a teenager. That happens. It's dangerous. From stories I've heard about public school and dragon puppets. I applaud you. Cherry. Yeah. Guys, I couldn't. At least not before. I think I could make a dragon puppet public now. I very openly draw dragons in public. It happens a lot. People are like, what are you drawing? Oh, dragon. Oh, a dragon. That's fun. Yeah. I'm Millie? Is that it? Is that right? It's Millie or Miley. Welcome to the chat. It's one. So which one do we want to do? I'm going to do this one. So you have like a bit of a smaller gap between the mouth and that for this one. Welcome to the chat, Ryan. In my city, it's 6:05. What do you mean? I'm also not making dragon puppets right now, so I'm just doing bases. Ah, fell over. Last one, guys. Last face to finish. Yes. It's gonna be really cool, NASA. I cut it a little too short. I wonder if I can salvage this, though, by changing where the bend is, you know? Gosh, Cherry. I remember finding your dragon puppet channel, NASA, and I was like, yeah, I found you. Because he used to come to my lives on that other account. And that was fun. Yeah, I'm subscribed to you, and you can't get away from me. That's awesome. Yeah. I got my name because I went to a girls' conference yearly for a while called Her Virtue. And I started using Virtue as, like, my online persona. Even my Minecraft name has Virtue in it. So I just kind of ran with that with my channel name and named it VirtuesDragons. Yeah. Is it posted, Cherry? On your channel? I can look at it. Welcome back, Ace. Oh no. I hope it gets better soon. Yeah, it is a cool name. I must agree. Let's go see. Go to channel. And your latest posting person? Is it this one? I don't know where to find it. Hold on. Can I make sure I look through it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. I like the stripes. Yeah. Just like. It's a pretty dragon. Cool. That's a cool theme to go with. Let's see. Hopefully this should be my last hot glue stick, guys. Let's go. I can't, at the moment. I don't send dragons to people, and I'm also not making dragon puppets during this live, so. Yeah. Later on, I'll probably be making some paper dragon puppet ideas during the live, but right now I'm just making bases, guys, so I can't actually do that. Sorry. Guys, I'm almost done. Let's go. Get this uncovered. My favorite puppet? Hi, Lean. Welcome to the chat. I already seen you puppets, by the way. I think it, yeah. Hold on. I don't sell bases. Actually. I thought about it, but I don't. It's just, yeah. It takes practice, but yeah, I don't know. Yes, just a Molten Freddy account, I do. I remember trying to pronounce it. I was like, how do I pronounce it now? I'm just gonna call you Freddy. Yeah, makes sense. I usually have to make them looser, or I end up with holding them like this instead of with my hand fully in. I end up just doing this instead. Yeah. My goodness, Cherry. Oh, tacos are good though. I can understand that. Bye, Ace. Thank you for joining. And good luck with math. It is a challenge. Okay, after this, guys, I'm gonna make the Leaning Tower of Dragon Puppet bases, and then I'm gonna leave chat. And I'm gonna go. It's been about an hour. Do I? How old are you? Oh, you don't. You actually have to answer that. Answer what you want to online, chat. I share my age because I'm okay with sharing my age, but I also don't share my name, my face, or where I live. But I am 16 years old. What? Yeah. Are you allergic to something, Nessa? Yeah, I'm turning 17 in May, chat. I'm turning 17. It's not what I thought I'd be doing when I was 17, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, I was lactose intolerant for a while actually, but I was able to get over it with the right treatment, and we went to a conference and I got prayed for and it went away. So yay! Thank you so much, Ultra. Right, chat, let's see. Ouch. I was sitting on my leg wrong and I just realized, and I was hurting a lot. I was hurting. Yes, chat, we're almost done. Let's go. Shake the ears in celebration. Yeah, that's good. Ah. Double layer your dragon puppets. Like when you, Pixel isn't the best example because she has a kind of weird edging, so the hot glue is a little weird, but double layer your puppets. And add like a secondary layer to the bases sometimes if they're kind of larger, so that they aren't as floppy. That's my advice. Cool. Yeah. I think, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Dragon puppet base. Okay. I'm gonna add one more. I like double layering the hinge on my dragon puppet bases at least, just to make sure that it doesn't really break off easily. So I'll do one kind of longer and one wider, so it's kind of, the weight is just evenly distributed. All that. Yes. That's a cute name. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the lights. It is getting dark. Flashbang. There's so many little pieces of paper everywhere now at my desk. But now I gotta see if I can make a giant tower of bases. Because we are done hot gluing, guys. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Honestly, dragon puppeteering is the first hobby I've ever just stuck with, and it's definitely helped me improve art-wise. Because that was my thing. I really wanted to be an artist, but I didn't have the patience, and then I got into dragon puppeteering, and it gave me the ability to just kind of stick with something, but also get better at drawing, and that was really nice. It's one of the reasons I still love the community and everything, because it taught me a lot about drawing. Guys, I might actually, okay, we got I might flip this over. The Leaning Tower of Bases. Please stay. Just for like 10 seconds, I'd like to have a giant tower of bases. No! No! Wait. No, okay, I'm gonna do the bigger one on the bottom. And then we're gonna build up onto that one. And try and do this right. What if I like switch it back and forth, like alternate which direction it goes? It doesn't look as nice, but it might evenly, it might add like a center of mass to it. It might actually do it, guys. Oh no. Hello, Eddie. God, no, it almost stayed. It almost stayed. Yeah. Same, mass. Same. Honestly, I didn't think I had autism. And then I started to look into it. No. And then my mom, we were on a drive, like, we were in a car, and she's like, you know, I think I'm, like, this much % sure you are ADHD. And so, that's how that turned out. Still, I'll look into it sometimes. I relate to both sides, I guess. I don't know. Hello, Cabbage. Welcome to the chat. Welcome back. I don't know which name. I don't know what you mean by name. I'm not really choosing names for any Dragon Pup. I have Cabbage. Okay. Yeah. It's just kind of... We looked into it and like we realized it kind of ran in the family a little bit. So that's how we kind of got to that conclusion. I really want a giant... Okay, guys. 1, 2... No. I want it to stay. It might literally be impossible, but I really want the giant stack of Dragon Pup faces. I really do. Yeah. We got 8. Counting what I already had made. And I made 6 during the live. So we have 8 Dragon Puppet faces. I'm trying to get like that balance. I want it to stay. Bye, Cherry. Yeah, y'all can go ahead and start leaving if y'all want to. I'm just trying to balance Dragon Puppet faces. Chat, should I give up? Yeah. Y'all like watching me try and balance dragon. I want them all to stack on top of each other and like, yeah, it's kind of hard. I want it to stay. Oh yes, it's fun seeing me get rage. Hello, Wordfish. Welcome to the chat. Or welcome back. Actually, no, I think welcome. I think I've seen you here before. Cool. Like IRL. That's awesome. If just online and my bed. What if I like did this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chat, we may have done it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, we did it. I know. I'm excited to see the new Shroomy. It's gonna be cool. But chat, we did it. We balanced all the bases. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bases. I wonder if I can move it a little bit without falling over. Yeah, NASA. Yep. I did too. No word, I'm not. I'm just a dragon puppeteer. Yeah. I'm in awe. It stayed, Chad, it stayed. But NASA, like, that's so really... That's cool. It's ironic, yeah. It is cool. That's a cool main dragon. Yeah. Chat, I'm done being rage baited. Let's go. Yeah, it is, word. I have actually 2 mains. My other one is out of commission right now, though. She's Arya. She's kind of falling apart. It's kind of sad. But I don't, like, not IRL, but, I follow her on YouTube, so I do know her channel. Yeah. This is Emerald, my first main, and then Arya is my second, and she's dead right now. So, yeah, she's very main. Yeah. It's okay, Violet. Here, I'll show you, actually. So, normally you'd attach the ear to the face, right? You know? But, and because, like, I do the ear separate, you need to do that first. But, instead, you take it and you attach the ears to the base, not the base, the bottom jaw. And so whenever she talks, her ears will go up and down. That's how it works. Yeah, I know Dogwood. The dragon puppet, I assume you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah. I think NASA, I think so. Yeah. I do agree Dogwood would be very cool. It would be a remake. Yes, I think so. I think I know who Clavis is. Hi Ma, hi Meat, welcome to the chat. That's awesome. It's gonna be fun as like a side project. I just got done with like a big thing. It's done. It's done, chat. If it stayed up long enough, I'm not doing that again. But I had to write a bunch of books in Minecraft, and it is kind of relaxing. So you should have a lot of fun doing that. Yes, NASA. Oh, thank you so much, Ma. Yeah, someone with your level. Yeah, same. Shumi 3.0 is probably gonna be awesome, but a lot of her dragons are like kind of insane. The size is what gets me. Like I'm doing it again, guys. I said I wouldn't. No, I'm getting hooked again. But like the sheer size of her dragons are insane. Yes, a chat. I did it again. I'm a master now. But guys, I gotta go. Duolingo. I must do my Duolingo. But I must go. Yeah. My next stream will be interesting. I have to see what happens. After I start school, I'm gonna start planning to do like a week of lives, and I'm not asking for people to join every single time. It's just kind of a fun thing to gain followers and get attention out there, but also just it's kind of fun and to just get some stuff done. But that's in the works potentially. But I will be going. Yeah. Ah. Bye, guys. Hi, Private. I'm about to go. Thank you so much, NASA. I will see